I'm Nate.
And I'm Nicole.
And this is Drink for the Trauma. Show where we talk about anything and everything because...
Who wouldn't?
And who couldn't?
Right.
Hmm.
I'm really sad that we don't have the Lexus anymore.
Yeah, I know. I'm really surprised they didn't just, give me the car.
I know it. You sent me that video this morning of it pulling out of the driveway, and I didn't love it.
These are the top 7 reasons why the LC Convertible is the best car in the world. It is the best car in the world.
Ever.
I've been working with Lexus since 2018. I take photos and videos for them as marketing. I really love working with them, and they let me borrow the LC500 Convertible.
What a dream vehicle. Right.
When you're in it, you just feel like
you're that bitch.
You're that bitch.
You are that bitch.
The amount of power underneath the pedal of this car
I know it.
was overwhelming.
You gotta hear that
times.
engine start. Ooh. Nice, Miss Peggy.
7 is
real nice. It's a Lexus.
It's a Lexus. It's a Lexus. How can you go wrong with a 2021 convertible?
I know
in the Lexus brand. I mean, I don't know if you've been in a Lexus recently other than this car.
No.
If they're going to do a convertible, they're going to do it right. They did it right.
I know it. She's that bitch.
She
that
is
car.
that bitch.
That's that car. Reason number 6. She's stunning.
The overall design of this car?
Oh my God.
Is anyone seeing this car?
God. Everything was beautiful.
Just gorgeous. The lights had this infinity
there's
look
this
to
little
them.
Faint dimmed LED light at your feet as you're driving in the dark.
All on the doors too.
I know it.
The amount of detail and thought that went into this car and the amount of work that went into it. Your dad said, he was that's a lot of mechanics. That's a lot. Number 5, the speed and the sound.
Oh my God.
So a naturally aspirated V8 engine, which
I don't know what that means. Sounds powerful.
From what I understand, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So that's why this car sounds
it's
Lexus muscle car.
I know it.
Who's doing that? The speed. So the first time I got in the car, I pushed on the gas with the same amount of pressure that I would in my 1999 Subaru Forester, and went from, I don't know, 40 on an on-ramp to 70 in 2 seconds. I was not prepared. So number 4 is the Ocean bars. Gorgeous. They're leather wrapped.
It's this beautifully caramel brown leather.
Toasted caramel.
God, yeah.
We went through the tunnel on the Merritt. On the Merritt Parkway.
As Electric Chapel, Lady Gaga's playing Meet Me Electric Chapel.
We'd be driving with the top down at night and we'd have
Sorry.
We would be driving with the top down at night, and one of the nights it got it was 60
cold,
degrees, and we were ooh. We had the heat blasting on our feet and in the top vents. We had the heated seats on, and in the back of the headrest they have this thing called a neck scarf that is this little vent that blows warm air on your neck. Fabulous. So we were able to sit in the car
with the top down, in 60-degree weather, going
80 miles an hour, and
be toasty,
be unbothered. It was incredible. Of the hand stitching on everything. I was sitting in the car looking at the steering wheel, everything is stitched beautiful.
I was saying it's literally when you open up and you get a new Louis bag, and you're oh my God,
that's exactly what it's like.
Stitching.
It's opening a Louis bag, a beautiful leather bag, and you're oh my God, this is designer.
Know it.
Yeah.
Then number 3. Hey, are you kidding me? Get out of here.
I was
You're not going to chew that wire. Get out of here. Stupid bitch.
Number 3 is the people coming up to us and basically assuming that we're rich.
When you have that car, people come up to you because you're that, I'll repeat myself, you're that bitch. People think you got money. People think you are money. We're in the Home Depot parking lot, and this dude just looks at Nate and he's like, is that yours?
And I'm like, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
it is.
did you just get it?
I'm like, yeah, it actually still has the manufacturer plate on it. Because it did. He was like, oh, you're from Texas? Because it was like a Texas manufacturer plate. And I'm like, oh, no, they just shipped it up here for me.
Right.
Like, just like totally bullshitting it to see if he would buy it.
Right.
And he did.
He said, wow, must be so nice to be young and have money.
And I said, I know
it. I know it.
And then we got in the car and Nicole's like, not you telling this guy that it was your car. I'm like, I know it.
We were driving through New Haven and people were just like shouting in the streets, like
Literally.
screaming at us, hyped that we were like
Literally.
rolling through New Haven with the top down, blasting like Lady Gaga.
I know it.
We can be strong, we can be strong, all of this long, on the road to love. We can be strong, all of that could be good, on the road to love, on the road. My dad's seen a lot of cars in his day, and when he saw that car, he was like, what?
He's a mechanic. And if anybody can appreciate a car like this, it is somebody that works with cars on the daily. This car is so beautiful.
And he even, when you were putting the top down, he was like, do you even understand the mechanics that have to go into that in like such a short period of time to like make that come down and
so
like
quick.
so flawlessly?
It's like a robot.
It's amazing.
It's like
not on the set.
Your dad was like, I still don't get why you have.
He was
this
like,
car.
why would they give you the car?
I know. I'm like, I know that it's because you know me that
Right.
you're saying this and you're not insulting me and my photography. Number 2. Wow.
I get another one coming.
I know you do. I know you do.
I know.
Number 2 is the 13 stereo Mark Levinson audio sound
Like,
system.
why does that sound better than my car max volume in the car? Like around me, who's around me right now? My car.
We're on the highway and being able to hear music as clearly.
I know it. Not distorted at all.
But
the wind didn't even matter.
It didn't matter because you were feeling the music.
I know it.
Yeah, there was just parts of songs that I had never heard before listening to it in that car with the top down. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
it was very loud and clear and beautiful and
clear and crisp and gorgeous.
It was amazing. Nothing was ever distorted. Nothing like sounded like, oh, well, the top's down, so it's kind of muffled. No, you were because you're inside of the car. You're like inside of the car, like laying on the road.
You're like wearing a f***ing magic
submarine
bullet.
something.
You're in a bullet train. Oh, you know what though? They probably have new ones. I have a NutriBullet. Sorry,
that's the one. That's the one. Is it different?
Yeah, NutriBullet.
What's a Magic Bullet?
Magic Bullet's like a little bit different. We have to get off the Magic Bullet.
I know it. I know it.
That brings us to number 1. It's a convertible.
15 seconds.
15 seconds?
Right.
And you can be going, what, 30 miles an hour? I think
30?
it's like under 30 miles an hour. You can put the top up and down.
I thought that you literally have to get out of your car and be like, and like do that.
No, never with Lexus.
Run.
Run.
With the top down, baby, she flies. Like that was us. Run with her. Run with her. Run with her. Run with her. That car, just being in it is like an experience of euphoria in itself. Like every time you walk into that car, whoa, having a stroke. This week has truly been one for the books, one to remember.
It's been incredible.
It's been amazing.
It's been probably, and I don't want to say this, but I think it's been the best week of my life.
People at work were like, "Oh, what did you do on your vacation?" And I was like, I rode around in a Lexus all week.
Yeah.
So.
I was playing the part of a rich white woman in a movie I like to call Getting in a Lexus. Like, all I have to say about the LC500 Convertible is that it is the best car in the world.
Period.
And if anybody wants to debate that with me, like, go right ahead and, like, stop right
We'll
there.
have a full rebuttal video.
I won't accept it. That's the 7 reasons why the LC500 Convertible is the best car in the world.
The one.
It's the only one, and
Right.
there's no debate here. So thanks to Lexus again. Thank you to our sponsor, not really, Spindirect. Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us.
And we will see you guys next week. And yeah, every Monday.
Drink for the trauma.
Drink for the trauma. Cheers. I didn't take a sip. Damn it, I miss being rich. I miss being rich already.
I know it.
I was a white woman, like, who got the money in the divorce. You know what I mean? Like, I was, like, living my fantasy.
I know it. I know it. I know it. I'm sorry. Yeah. Living with GERD. Sponsored by me.
So this has been the top set. Whoa.
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 I know it. Whoa.
Driving 80 miles. You were born to drive this car.
Baby, you're born this way.
Born this way.
Oh, there ain't no other way. Baby, you're born this way.
Right track